Morning folks, Nigel here, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm actually in Bilbao in the Basque country, and my plan is today I'm actually going to go around and explore the city a little bit. And our first stop today is going to take us about 20 minutes by train outside of the city. There's an amazing structure, as I call it, that I want you to see. So, and just behind me here, I'll show you, is that beautiful building there is actually a train station. Now, it's not the train station that we need. The other train station is actually a little bit behind there. So we'll head over that way now. We'll hop on the train and we'll make our way to our first location today. Now folks, welcome back. So we made it to our first stop, and this is called Porto Galeti. As I was saying, it's about 20 minutes outside of Bilbao city centre. And I'll give you a quick spin around. I won't show you yet what we're about to visit, but let's kind of show you the general area. This is apparently a very affluent place to live in Bilbao. There's an awful lot of apartments, etc. So let's show you in front here. So you can see there's lots of very fancy apartments all the way around. And I'll show you now, folks, where we're actually going. The big bridge there in front of us. That's where we're going. That's the red bridge. And it's not a conventional bridge spanning the river. When we go closer, I'll show you exactly what I mean. And you can see the span across the top. We're actually going to go up there and we're going to walk across the top of the bridge. Now, I'm not great with heights, so this will be a bit of a challenge. So let's go. So you can see there, folks, you can see the cradle going across the river there with there's cars on it as well. It's just suspended by steel cables. So we're going to go on that, we're going to go across the far side, and then we're going to go up the tower and walk across. So you can see there, folks, the cables are actually anchored into the foundations of those apartments there across the way. And in regards to the bridge, as I say, you can actually go up on top of the bridge. But today, because the winds are gusting here today, you can't. It's closed. You can't go up on top because it's as you can see, it's actually open up there. It's not enclosed. So, so we'll continue on. We'll have a walk around, see where else we can find. It's definitely not a day for the beach, folks. That's for sure. Definitely a nice area to live on. Have a nice beach and views out onto the Bay of Biscay. So just in front of us there, folks, the that yellow and blue building, that's a former railway station. And even the clock is still correct. And you can just see the top of the spire of a church there in the background. And we have an old sailing ship here. Now, folks, welcome back. Or on our travels again. I just have to go back to the hotel and have a bit of a recharge after this morning. Just chill out for a little bit after visiting the bridge. So I'm just walking down along the river here. You can see the river there just to my right. And I'm going to head down towards, this will take us down towards the Guggenheim Museum. So we'll go down there. We'll take a look. Something here I wanted to show you, folks. So the monument here, the women with the ropes on them. So what this represents is, back in the 18th century, it was the women that used to tie up the ships. So they'd haul in the lines for the ships when they came along, when they docked here along the river and in the port. And also the women were responsible for the loading and the unloading of cargo on ships back then. So God knows what the men did, so I have no idea. So folks, there's the side of the building. You can see all those titanium panels on the building. So that's why it costs an absolute fortune to build. Then we have this kind of weird sculpture of what looks like a spider, I think. So as I was saying, folks, there is a stark contrast in a lot of the buildings between the old buildings and the new, especially the gallery behind me, and then you also have that big skyscraper in the background there. But then if you look across the river here, you have that, it looks like an old church, and then like these really old houses that are on the other side of the river. That really unusual building there, I have no idea what that is. And then you have this really large building just on the end here. That does look at least a couple of 100 years old. I have no idea what it is. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. So that was the outside of the museum and the river. So we'll head back into town. I'll see how far away the funicular is, because it's getting late in the day now, so I don't know what time the sun sets here, but we'll see if we can make it up there. So folks, this is probably for all the people my age. They'll probably collapse at this stage in the cross. It still goes on. We'll go up to the gates there and see what's there. Okay folks, so we've made it off of the steps. Jeez. I'll show you the view from here. It's quite nice. So you can see the big skyscraper where we were earlier on, and with the Guggenheim way down the river there. There's a monument here to something, I have no idea, because there's a plaque here where it's in Spanish, so I have no idea That's what it all says. Still a fantastic view of the city and up into the mountains there in the back. As you can see, it's a wet, cloudy, miserable day, and it's like this a lot of yesterday and last night, and today is no different. So in regards to going to the funicular, I abandoned that idea because when I was planning to go, it was raining heavily, so definitely not worth getting soaked over. So what I'm going to do now is, guys, I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to have a shower and get changed. I'm going to have a well-deserved beer after all the walking I've done today. Actually, I'll show you the distance I actually walked today. Let's get my phone there 1 sec. Okay, folks, so today I've walked 20,264 steps. Distance. Yes, I've done. So today, 14 kilometers. Yesterday, did 6. So 20 kilometers in 2 days. That's not bad, you know. And we'll do more tomorrow. Now I'll be leaving Bilbao tomorrow. We'll be heading to Santander. Now I'll be going by bus to Santander, and I'll explain the reason tomorrow as to why I'm going by bus and not by train. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. The usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do subscribe. So for me, and from the beautiful city of Bilbao, I'll see you all on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.